Very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. Today is the last day of April 2025, 30th of April 2025. Tomorrow is 1st of May, May Day in Ghana, Workers' Day. But then in this video, we are bringing you very latest news. The Ghana Football Association president has given the verdict on Eddie NKETIAH joining Black Stars of Ghana, or Eddie NKETIAH's possible joining or possibility of joining the Black Stars of Ghana. The Ghana Football Association president has given a verdict on that. We are bringing you all the details in this video on this channel. Ghana Under-20 team is preparing for the first game in the Under-20 African Cup of Nations. The tournament has already started over the weekend. Today games are happening. May 3rd of May, Ghana will play our first game in the group stages, and we will be hoping to winning that game. That will be coming on. Good news or new player joining the team. You are bringing you all the details in this video, and then we look at some other stories. Do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts, comments, views, opinions below in the comment section. If you have any, it's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, the Ghana Black Queens will start camping in Ghana at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence between May 3rd to May 12th. So, coach of Ghana Black Queens, Kim Lars Bojoken, has named the Black Queens squad for their upcoming campaign. Between May 3rd to May 12th, we have all the key players for the Black Queens named here: Celestina Boy, Muhammad Wasima, Patience, BK Kunda, Efia Amenyonku, Osman Huzeima, Rose Teyeba, Deborah Friye, Abdullah Binto, Mariam Jones, Helena Obin, Nancy Amon, Abigail Tutua, and the list goes on and on and on. The Black Queens preparing for the tournament that will be coming on, which is the Women's African Cup of Nations, and it looks like their preparations will keep going on and on and on. And from May 3rd to May 12th, they will be camping in the or at the Ghana Man Center of Excellence, Ghana Man Pram Pram. Okay, good. So that's the details we are bringing you now. Yesterday we talked to you about the UEFA Champions League, where Arsenal Football Club missed Thomas Partey heavily in their 1-0 loss to PSG at home, Emirates. Very unfortunate for all our Arsenal fans around the world. They are sad that their team could lose in that fashion at home. Playing at home and losing 1-0 is a bad one. And in fact, we spoke to you about the effect of Thomas Partey on the team. The fact that without Thomas Partey, they really struggled, and that's the reason why perhaps they lost the game. Even though Arsenal failed to take their chances, they created some few chances which they should have converted, but they failed to take that. But overall, generally, if you look at the midfield, you see that indeed the absence of Thomas Partey was heavily missed in the team. And yesterday I saw that Odegaard was asked, David Raya was also asked. With David Raya, he said that, look, yes, they missed Thomas Partey, but there are other key players who can play the number 6 role. Declan Rice played the 6 role, and he did very well, and blah, blah, blah. And then also we've seen Piers Morgan, a staunched Arsenal fan. Piers Morgan has also tweeted that, bugger, all of you should relax, because the next return leg, they will have Thomas Partey. He said, with Partey back, the party's still on. Believe, Gunners. So Piers Morgan is telling every Arsenal fan to believe, because Thomas Partey will be back for the return leg versus PSG. So if you are Arsenal as a football club, and this is the state and situation you are in, a lot of the Arsenal fans, about 80-85%, 90% of Arsenal fans yesterday were saying that they missed Thomas Partey heavily in the midfield. So if you are a club like that and you are still lackadaisical in extending the contract of such a very key player, You had Bukayo Saka, you had Trossard, you had Odegaard, you had Declan Rice, you had Merino, you had David Raya, you had Timber, you had Lewis Kelly. But then one player missing, one midfielder missing was the talking point for everybody when they are talking about the reason why Arsenal lost. So my point is that Arsenal must ensure that they extend the Thomas Partey contract for him as soon as possible. What are you waiting for again, Arsenal? Arsenal, what are you waiting for again? What at all are you waiting for again? Well, let's move on and talk to you about some other issues. And we are here. Ghana under 20 will be kickstarting their campaign in the African Cup of Nations under 20 level on the May 3rd. And Joseph Oppoku has been called up to join the Ghana under 20 team. Boga, this guy there is rewarded with a place in the Ghana under 20 squad for the under 20 Afcon in Egypt. He was instrumental in helping Warwick Jim gain promotion to the Belgium Top Flight League. 19-year-old winger scored 3 goals and provided 7 assists in 26 games. Ghanaian Joseph Oppoku called up. I will not say. You want me to say it, but I will not say it. So Joseph Oppoku has been called up to the Ghana under 20 team, and we are wishing the Ghana under 20 all the best. We hope that they will replicate what the under 2009 people did. First, qualify to the World Cup, and then go and try to win the World Cup for us. Yes, the Afcon there, you can win it, but if you don't win it, no problem. Qualify to the World Cup and do very well. Today, OKRAKU spoke to Asa FM in an interview, and he had a lot of things to say. First, he says that the Black Stars is a work in progress. The golden age of the Black Stars in 2006, Germany, and 2010 is yet to spark, but the unbelievable support from Ghanaians has been amazing. This is the view of OKRAKU on the Black Stars of Ghana. He also continued to say that he feels sad. I feel sad for those who criticize me. It's either they don't see what we are doing or we are actually doing more than they realize. Ghana I'm qualified for Afcon, no. But hey, they are no more if Ghana didn't qualify for Afcon, then you are talking like hey, Boga, I don't shit. He also spoke about hooliganism in football. He says hooliganism has gone down in our football space. The FA is working with all stakeholders and is doing much better than before. I will encourage the police service to keep up their work. And then he says, all right, so he went on to talk about the Eddie NKETIAH issue. Yesterday, we came to talk to you about reports that Eddie NKETIAH is finally ready to play for the Black Stars of Ghana and all of that. We gave you the truth that the video they are using to report is a long video ago and is not something that is fresh. Now, the Ghana Football Association president has said that it is not my call. It is the coach and his backroom staff who decide whoever deserves to play for our Black Stars. No one has spoken to me concerning Eddie NKETIAH being available. So that is the truth. The truth is that Eddie NKETIAH is not available. Yesterday we were telling you that video on the you people shouldn't go and depend on the video because video on the or the reports coming in the chair. But ABA now he's been told, the GFA have been told that he's available, so they should start preparations to let him switch nationality. There's a couple. The GFA president said that nobody has told him anything. So it means that Eddie NKETIAH is not coming anywhere. Please don't worry. Don't worry your mind. Go ahead. He's not coming anywhere. If he was coming, the GFA president will be the first person to be told, because the FA will start the preparations of at FIFA for him to switch nationality and play for the Black Stars of Ghana. So if the GFA president doesn't know anything about it, it means that Boga, he's not coming anywhere. The news nearby and run on Nina Yanfantu baby, not just say Bibia and come out. And lastly, the Ghana Football Association president said that he stepped down from I stepped down from my position as WAFU B president so I can concentrate on Ghana and CAF. These are some of the key highlights of the things GFA president OKRAKU had to say in his in his interview with Asa FM today. All right, yes, as we bring you all the details and snippets in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. He had some few words to say. Okay, so let's watch that video and then we will be done with you. Do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Bye bye.
Wow, but I'm sure that you are taking a very challenging task. How long now person serve a work CAF?
CAF President Mosepe and ESCO and 54 member associations, I'm a 4-year mandate.
4-year mandate
to serve. I think say as you speak now, that is my time I am at me, and I'll give off my best during this period. Like I said to you in the beginning, will be any much.
Okay.
And tomorrow is not under my control and within my control. What is within my control is today, and I'll make the best use of today. I say, look, it will not always be good days, but let's stay together. We'll have our differences, but let's stay together. Differences here doesn't mean insults.
Okay.
And again, I'm saying differences doesn't mean insults. The fact that you disagree with me doesn't mean you should insult me. It doesn't mean you should call me a thief. It doesn't mean you should call me names. It doesn't mean you should defame me. Okay, or defame somebody else. Let's disagree. Let's criticize. Let's speak our mind. Let's be positive overall towards a common agenda, because our agenda is to promote football. Our agenda is to make sure say football etumpo. And the only way is to be very, very positive towards the sport. And once we are positive, look, it will go through the adrenaline levels of the players and all stakeholders within the space, and the industry will boom. Because you hear the industry to boom. For you to make your money, for me to make my money, for Mr. Z to make the money, or Mrs. Z to make her money. That is it, and therefore it calls for a complete change of our mindset and the way I the business of football. Again, we can't say nobody should criticize. Look, criticism is a good way. It makes you think. It makes you better. Okay, I would encourage people who have different minds to speak up, but let's be positive towards the Ghanaian game, because at the end of the day, it is Ghana. Whether you like the former president of Ghana or his predecessor or his pre-predecessor, they were the presidents of Ghana.
Okay.
Whether you like President Mahama